The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique.
Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rudiger. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal's cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. And Stoichkov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Stoichkov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi. And this is Batistuta. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that looks a decent ball. Conte. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Looking for the run. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And it's gone back to the keeper. And here's Van Basten. Olise, he has found the way through. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He leaps for it, and it's hit the woodwork and out. And again. And he's quick to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence.
Added time.
Now this could be a chance. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
India really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Maldini. And it's Neymar. And it's Conte. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there. Batistuta! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Olise. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Van Basten, Olise, and he's got the beating of his man. Now that is a hefty challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Stoichkov. It's Van Basten!
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Shevchenko.
Mbappe getting forward. Pass is just off target. Maldini. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Stoichkov! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Mendes does really well there. He is strong. It's come to nothing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Van Basten being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
India can breathe again, just.
There will be one.
Well, I thought they
time.
got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's a good spell of possession, this, and that is well cleared. Neymar. Conte, Neymar, and this is Van Basten. He has found the way through. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quarter of an hour played.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And he has shown him a yellow card. The Marlin calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. And it's Neymar. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Adams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Kante. And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Towering! It's hit the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Kante certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Elise. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi, looking for options for movement. Conte. Vermaelen gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Edmilson. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here it is, getting up there! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Maldini has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Conte.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Elise.
time.
That's an excellent interception. Maldini. Edmilson. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia
Reflections
from
on the first
match
half?
is now on
Well, I think the
sale in
manager
Stadium
should be
Hall.
pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
India are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Number 12, Van Basten.
The second half then, just getting going.
Coming on the field.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He's shaping up to have a Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great challenge, time to perfection. Conte.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Goes for a shot! Deftly away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. Hangs in a cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
India have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 19. De Bruyne. Substitution.
Mbappe! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Stood up well to him there. Edmilson. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's chosen to go back. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Vermaelen has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Lam is wide and looking to get onto this. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mbappe. And it's been hooked away. He has a look up. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Driving on and making good progress. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's burst through! And the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
India found the way, forcibly, Now they must hold. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Raul making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
This looks promising. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Raul, and this is Raul. Oh, he's hit the bar! Ronaldo finds himself offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Great chance! Well taken goal. Argentina are level. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Conte. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And here's Bale. Olise. And here's Bale. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Bale. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's roll! It's in! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game!
Goal! After 36 minutes is number 11, Raul!
India leading now.
Raul!
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Nice-looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he's cut it out. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to return it. Chance! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Is number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Bale. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good read. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
India largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Lam plays it in. It is a corner. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lam. Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's played through for him. Oh, to Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a good finish. Back to within 1. Interesting. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Messi running with the ball, and that interception was most necessary. And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Khan trying to keep this in.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
India have the chance to go the other way. Maldini. Looking to play him in. He's through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bale is flagged offside.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 11, Raul!
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. India must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Got to be the Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Could be danger here. Nielsen.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. He's having a hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Beckenbauer. Albert, and he's had it nicked away. Conte. Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Van Basten, and he was alert to it. And he can thump it away. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Just eases him off the ball. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised. Goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Elise is offering a wry smile there.
And now the breakaway. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's neat. Beckenbauer. Driven in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Substitutions
So,
taking
no
place.
breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second period is underway.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they are prompt with their pressing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Olmo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's made its way to him. And the pass is intercepted. Maldini. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Aimed beyond the defence. Aimed at the far side. Beckenbauer. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Conte. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Neymar. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's picked his way through.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Conte. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass isn't the best. Conte. Neymar.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Conte! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution for France, number 18.
So we
Messi.
have movement on both
Number
benches.
19, Kvaratskhelia. Number 6.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Number 17, Cristiano
Beckenbauer.
Ronaldo. Number 22,
And it's Van Basten.
Akanji. Coming on the field, number 21.
Well, that is one way to
Van
stop him.
Basten. Number 13,
Marquinhos.
Didier Drogba.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 24,
Bale.
Donnarumma.
They'll have to settle for that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... India have yearned for this. Now they must
Hello,
earn it.
everybody, and
If they can
welcome to
earn a
today's
point
match.
over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. India need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understand. Real chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it, which does have its detractors.
Yeah, he's a player who's always been extremely calm and he likes to kind of think on the ball. Some say that was lazy, slowing the game down a little too much, but I've never seen it that way.
Xavi Alonso, and here's Mbappe. Cherki just eases him off the ball. Cherki going face-to-face with his great rival. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Kante. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Lovely feet. Now this could be a chance, and it's Pedri. Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Silvestre, nicely aimed pass. Pedri, great vision. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo is onto this. Neymar. Olise. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Cafu. Cafu.
There will be one
Threads
more
one in.
added time.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Maldini. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Today that smoking is
Some
only
first half
allowed in
thoughts?
areas shown
Well,
in
I
this
think
map.
despite
Thank
the
you for your
scoreline, Peter, there's
cooperation.
only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals.
Substitution
0-0
on the
at the
field.
break.
Number 13, Berbatov. Number 17, Olise.
Second period is
Coming on the
underway.
field, number 25.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri simply refused to be outdone there. Mbappe. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he's quick to return. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
England have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso goes short. No outsmarting him this time. And now they can spring out of defence. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Silvestre. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's Xabi Alonso. A probing pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Driving forward. And the ball's gone astray. That is ended up in no man's land. Cherki. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lahm. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Lahm. And Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Nice interception. His position takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Passes short and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Cherki. Silvestre.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
And a quick reminder today.
It has
that
ended
parking in
level,
the area
but
around
most
the stadium
important... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go...
Big chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Looking for the run. Mateus providing an outlet on that flank. A header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. India are looking to go forward now. And he's forced to go back. He won't be happy with that one. Turan. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise. And it's Lam. And here's Park Ji-sung. And this is Owen. Owen, he leaps for it! It's there! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Owen.
There they go, hunting again.
Azar. Owen. He's in a great position here. Olise gets flagged offside. No, that's been intercepted. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a good ball out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hazard. Now here's the delivery.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Argentina have their second corner now. Oh, good climb! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
They get a throw in. Flings it, and a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Olise. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Argentina get the ball rolling in the second half. Hazard.
That's good defensive concentration.
Argentina have their third corner. Oh, greatly! Against the crossbar! Deftly away. Very nicely done. And it's Thuram. Passes short and sharp. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted. India different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And this is Shevchenko. Picked out brilliantly. Tries to cross. Edmilson. India still have the cards to affect this game. This is a promising build-up. Park Ji-sung. And Edmilson. And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Harmlessly behind. Timber plays a sharp little ball here, knocks it into space. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Edmilson. Timber. That is good strength. In again, getting up there! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. Argentina leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one.
And that's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 76
Perfect
minutes
placement,
is
the one place the keeper couldn't
18.
reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Michael Owen.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's to Paul. Great vision. Look at the space here. And a chance! That's really well cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Kimmich. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that is as much time as there will be. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.